Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said Cognac.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist Cognac Wellerlane, and welcome back to Cognac's Corner. In another moment, we will be watching another fabulous video. But first, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and always press the notification button to let you know when I will be publishing a new video. And also, darlings, don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about my videos and what other type of videos you'd like me to make. Let's get to the video. Pink champagne kisses. Welcome back, darlings. We're here at the 2025 Concours de Elegance. More interviews, more cars coming up right here at the 29th Concours de Elegance. Keep watching, darlings. Pink champagne kisses.
I can tell. And then we kick off the award ceremony, and you'll see the judges out there right now doing what they do, getting up close with these cars, talking to the owners, getting them to be started. I think they have a very difficult job on their hands today, and we have some of the world's top Concours judges doing what they do. It's really a spectacular show, showing the relevance and the importance of this Concours. But it's not just about the cars here. We have the brand alley over to our right. We have the obviously broad arrow auctions. We have their food trucks here for people to get back. This special mention to Mohegan Sun, who are one of the sponsors of the event. They have a human slot machine. It's, I promise you, not as painful as it sounds, but they actually have the opportunity to win a really nice prize, which will allow you to go enjoy the Mohegan Sun Casino. So much to see here today. Obviously, check out the food, go to the Packard and Greenwich Concours merchandise tents, especially if you're getting chilly like I was. I just want to got this hoodie. We will be back throughout the morning. This is the center of everything we do for this morning on this stage. So if you hear our voices, come and check it out because we do have some important guests.
It's a great thing you pointed out. Please come up here and join us today. The seating around us is open seating. You're welcome to join Justin and I up close and personal. The country table is serving shrimp and oysters. If you so choose to purchase them, you're welcome to join us up here and join them. But even if you're not eating, you're welcome to come up and join us. 2:30 will be the awards ceremony over at Club Greenwich. So just hang with us here until that time, and we're going to have various sets of cars that are going to come up. We're going to talk to the owners and talk about the cars. So about 5 minutes, we'll be back with you, and enjoy the day. It's going to be a great day.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the 29th Concours de Elegance. It is the 2025 Concours de Elegance, and I'm here with the Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Justin Bell. Handsome Justin Bell.
Thank you.
Yes, darling. So tell my audience what we can expect today.
Well, I hope a little more sunshine.
I know, I can't stand this weather. It's just awful. My birthday is June 7th, and I'm usually at the beach on a day like today.
Not today, but I'll tell you what, this concours is very special because it's a very intimate concours. You can walk around the whole show. It takes time because of the cars. So many beautiful cars. But you have a feeling that you're at something that's very personal. And I think that's what this concours brings to the whole, I call it the automotive social lifestyle calendar. It's from Pebble Beach, Amelia Island, and Greenwich is right up there. And the Haggerty folks are really trying to elevate this into being something so curated and so special that when you come here, you know that it's not a local show, it's a global show, but it's got some amazing
global, all over the world. People come here from all over the world.
All over. And it is an epicenter of extreme wealth, which means you have a selection of incredible cars. And even for those of us that aren't of extreme wealth, it's nice to rub shoulders with them and go, okay, that car over there.
I rub shoulders with them very nicely, darling.
I bet you do. As soon as I saw you, I remember you from last year.
How could you forget me? I'm unforgettable.
It is. I wore pink in your honor.
Yes, he wore pink.
I did, but then I got cold and I put this on. Do you know what? I love it.
You wore pink and blue, just like
and
me.
blue.
I actually have blue on too.
I know.
Pink and blue. Pink and blue.
Mainly pink. No, so as you look around, you see, cars that, like, they've got these Rob Ida cars over there, and these guys are as creative as an artist as any designer you've ever seen. What they do with cars is amazing. Cars that came from the turn of the century, from this Glidden tour. How were they driving those around when everyone?
I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
It's like everyone, there you are. You're basically got a horse and cart, and along comes some super wealthy industrialist in his steam car, belching smoke and everything. It must have been a sight. People were not used to it. Think 100 and something years ago. So you have a kaleidoscope of history.
How many cars are here today? Do you know? Have you any idea? Hundreds?
150 or something.
150 cars. Wow.
Including supercars from the modern era that are worth, $5-10 million. So yeah, it's really good.
Millions of dollars worth, maybe $1 billion? Could it be?
Not $1 billion. But
just millions of dollars worth of cars. Tens of millions. Amazing. Now, how many years have you been the Master of Ceremonies?
This is only my second event here, but I do a lot of Haggerty events. I host Pebble Beach. I host a lot of these events. But I'm a race car driver by trade.
I know, darling.
So now
very handsome race car driver.
I'm like Benjamin Button. Life's getting better as I get older.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Better. I look at photographs of myself at 18 and I'm like, oh my God.
Much more handsomer now.
I just don't want to run out of time.
Me too.
Well, thank you for talking to me. I think I've got to go and work.
Yes, tell my audience where we could go learn more information about Concours de Elegance. Do you know the website?
Well, obviously, I know on Instagram it's just at Greenwich Concours, and follow me on at Justin Bell TV, and I have a Formula One podcast now in Vegas at the Wynn. So I leave here right after this, and then head to Las Vegas.
You're gorgeous. Let's do an air kiss.
Yeah. There we are.
And we'll be back, darlings, with more interviews coming up. Keep watching. Pink Champagne Kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac, Wellerlane, and I am here with Ralph MARANO, and he is one of the honorees, I believe. Aren't you one of the honorees today? He's the Grand Marshal, and he is known for his Packards. Tell my audience, what is so special about the Packard? Why did you want to be a collector of? How many collector? You 69, you said, right?
66 Packards I own. I've been doing it for, I guess, 50 years, and I saw my first Packard 50 years ago. I knew what they were, but then I fell in love with it, and the rest is history. I just kept collecting and collecting and collecting.
Tell us about this car.
This car here?
Right.
This car was made, this was the first Packard bodied by Darren ever made. It was made for the movie actor Chester Morris, at Boston Blackie. And it was built on Sunset Boulevard in California. And it's the first one of the Darrens, the Packard Darrens. He made them from 37 to 42.
Interesting. You know, that movie Sunset Boulevard, was that the car that...
There was, yes.
That was the car that you... Do you know I saw her? Really? Walking on Fifth Avenue, Gloria Swanson. I'll never forget that as long as I live. My mother and I were shopping on Fifth Avenue, and we saw her walking in the street, and my mother went, "Wow, look at that." I said, "Stop pointing."
Yeah, it's okay.
And she was a little woman, too. She wasn't even a big woman. She was tiny.
This was made for, well, years ago, even when I was younger, if you were 6 feet, you were a giraffe, okay? Now, all these kids, they start at 6 feet and grow up. It's a whole different world.
It's the DNA, darling. Everybody, we're evolving into giants.
I know. So when Clark Gable saw the car, he wanted one made for himself, too. So he had the second one made for him. And he only kept his for 2 weeks because when he drove it, like if you see this as running boards, the girls would jump on the running boards and fall in on the cars. And so he traded it back in, and Dick Powell ended up with the car after that. So all the movie stars had these cars.
All the movie stars. My husband told me they were very expensive cars. They don't make them anymore, huh?
Well, a base Packard in 1940 was $950, and these were $5,000.
Wow. A car like this today, what would it be worth? Do you know?
$300 to $350 in this market. The market's kind of flat. They were up to $500, but they've come down a little bit. So.
Now, how did you find this car?
I knew about the car for years. It was in New Jersey for years and years. And then one day the guy called me up. He says, "Ralph, I want to sell the car." Gave me a price, and I went and bought it.
Okay.
Then I restored it.
And then you restored. How long did it take you to restore this car?
2 years.
2 years. What did you do to it to restore it?
Oh, everything. Pull the body off the frame, rebuilt the engine, new interior, new paint. All the body panels that were bad had to be replaced, and everything.
Everything.
Yep.
What's your next car?
I don't know.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Well, can we follow you on Instagram, Facebook?
I don't do Facebook.
What about Instagram?
I don't do that either.
You're just You're just infamous. He's infamous.
I like to fly.
He's infamous for his Packards.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for that little interview. Let's do an air kiss.
Okay.
And we'll be back, darlings, with more interviews and more cars right here at the 2025 Concours de Elegance. Keep watching. Pink champagne kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane. Keep watching. More celebrity interviews coming up right here at cognacscornermagazine.com. Pink champagne kisses. Welcome back, darlings. We're here at the Concours de Elegance, and I'm here with a very proud owner of this beautiful car behind me. Introduce yourself to the camera.
Sure. Hi, my name's Don MELUZIO, and it's a Porsche prototype number 13327.
So tell us about this car. What fascinated you about buying this car?
Sure, just the fact of being a prototype, it was just so different, and sunroof that attracts forward, spring-loaded deck lid, the ignition key is on the steering column, so it's very, very torsion bar hood hinges in the front.
How many years have you been coming to the concourse? I'm sure you've been coming a long time.
Concours in general, wow, like 20 years. I've only been here, maybe 3 times. I haven't been here in about the last 3 or 4 years.
Only, really, not the 3 or 4 years. How come?
I'm in York, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I see. So it's a trip.
Quite a hike, yeah. It is.
It's a hike to get here.
Yeah.
What do you think is so special about the Concours de Elegance?
Just the uniqueness. I mean, the fact that it's a prototype. There's only 2 prototypes that still exist, and this is very, very, very unique. Porsche built it, not Carmen. So it's very much their Versuchwagen, which is a research vehicle.
And this is a research vehicle.
Yes, very much so. Yes.
Is that why you purchased it?
Yeah, I mean, it was that different. I knew I wanted something that you could go to a Porsche parade and win, the best overall, and it surely can do that.
Is this the only car that you have?
Oh God, no.
Yeah, how many cars do you own?
21, I think.
21 cars.
You get embarrassed when you mention that like it's a lot and somebody says they have 100, so it puts you in your place real quick.
No, you're a collector. That's important, that you're a collector. Well, that's fabulous that you are such a collector and that you own 21 cars. Do you have a favorite out of all those cars?
Yeah, I have a 67 Corvette 427. That's my favorite.
Why is that?
It's just so cool. It's so loud. It's so fast. It'll spin the tires in second gear, so it's pretty powerful.
How did you find that car?
Boy, good question. I bought it in Tennessee.
So you travel. You go all over the.
Yes,
do you go to Europe too? Do you find cars in Europe?
I just bought a car in Holland about 5 months ago.
Tell us about that.
Sure, I bought a Monteverdi, which is a Swiss-built, Chrysler-engined, Italian-bodied sports car.
Amazing.
Beautiful car. Great car to drive. A good high-speed car.
If you are a first-time collector, if you are getting into cars, and what should you do before you start purchasing and collecting cars? Is there anything we should know about? Tell my audience.
Yeah, sure. Well, I think the biggest thing is buy what you like. That way you'll never go wrong. I've always stuck to my guns that if I don't like a car, I don't care how valuable people think it is. If I don't like it, I'm not going to buy it. And that way you're always happy with what you have.
Are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram?
I have some things. My kids put things on Instagram for me, and on Facebook, always having things posted. So,
what's your Facebook page?
Oh, I don't know the page. My kids take care of it. So
kids
sorry.
take.
Yes.
What's your name again?
Don MELUZIO.
Spell it.
MELUZIO.
Don.
Don. Yes. Yep.
Okay, like the Donald.
Yes. Yeah. There's 2 of us.
It's 2 of you. Well, thank you very much for sharing all that information. We're here at the 25 Concours de Elegance, and we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews coming up. Keep watching. Pink Champagne Kisses.
Great.
To me, and I'm dying to really have. I mean, every element, it just flows. The surfaces flow, the fenders into the roof line. All kind of flow together. I just know. Yeah, this is one of those kind of cars that I would love to wash by hand. Absolutely. Those kind of surfaces. Absolutely.
I think we should all, here we go, we're interviewing you and talking to you and failed to mention the car. This is a Italia. And people say, well, how do you say that word? I always tell them it's very easy to remember. Think of cheeses. The cracker, if you say cheese Italia, that's how you say this word. And this is a 202, which is perhaps the most iconic, a car with Fiat mechanicals, but yet this incredible bodywork such that it was exhibited in the Museum of Modern Art in New York. It's actually the first car that they acquired for their permanent collection. Yeah. So I don't think that the impact of this car on the post-war sports car can really be understated. It is the blueprint. When you look at the Ferraris, the Maseratis, it was a real application of a whole philosophy
the chassis, the suspension, the brakes, everything was in concert on this car. Whereas pre-war, the approach was really just hot rodder. It was just shove a big motor in it and send it. And one of my favorite pre-war, or post-war stories, racing stories, was the 47 Melia with Tatio and Volari driving a 202 Spider Melia, where he led the race until the last 40 minutes when there was a torrential downpour and he was held up by magnetic trouble. But he was in a 202 Spider Melia, a car that materially is identical to this in all but the body, and held off a twin-supercharged 2.9 liter 8-cylinder Alfa Romeo. I mean, that is a versus life. Totally been line and story. And, you know, Volari in one of his last great races, just holding off, holding off a monster. And that's one of the many things that makes this car so magical. Obviously, the design speaks for itself. I mean, we have to give it, seasoned expert here. You don't know you're going to talk about it, but there's the character and the history is amazing. This particular example, this was bought new by Canali Clothing. It was in the top spec for one of these cars. Melia had twin carburetor, dry sump. So top specification for one of these, and in its original colors. The interior is mostly original. All the original bits and will run with this car, they're there and intact. So this is something that we looked for a very long time, and when we finally found it, we were really privileged, and we're very happy to have it. And thanks for having us here.
Well, I'm almost speechless because of my wish list of my favorite cars of all time. This is on the list just because of the styling of the car. And obviously here we are highlighting Hidden Arena, and you're seeing three very different examples of cars, yet they're all just spectacular.
Your passion for cars is incredible. I just love hearing you talk about it.
Thank you so much.
You know, the name, you almost say it in religious terms, because that's the kind of car this is, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty cool. You're a very lucky man to have this. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac, Wellerlane. I'm here with this proud owner of this beautiful car. Introduce yourself to the camera, darling.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Peter, and my last name is NETTESHEIM, and I'm from Long Island, New York.
Oh, you're like me. I'm from Long Island. Yes. So tell my audience about this car. How did you find this car? It's an amazing car.
It's a
Mercedes, right?
It's a Mercedes from 1937. It's one of the cars in a private museum in Huntington, Long Island, New York. And I was looking for this model, and I traveled to the north of Germany, the city of Hamburg. And in Hamburg, I found the car I wanted, and I purchased it there, and then I flew it back to the United States.
Wow, that was a process, wasn't it?
It definitely is a process, especially when dealing with customs. You have to have everything done correctly, and fortunately, the paperwork was correct and straight, and we got it in without any hitches.
Well, I hope you win today. But how did you find out about this car? Did you do research on it?
I have a relatively good collection, and very often people they find me, if you will, and I was notified of the availability of the car. And the gentleman, the broker who had it, and I knew him, and I contacted him, and that's how we started to make the deal.
How many cars do you collect? How many cars do you have?
Yeah, that's a good question. Most of my collection is BMW motorcycles, but with the motorcycles and the cars, there's over 120.
Wow, you are some collector.
Yeah, a little bit of a sickness, I'm told, especially from my wife.
I'm sure she collects diamonds.
She's very good, very modest, and she loves reading. And
so she collects books.
Yeah, she buys lots of nice books.
Well, you have a beautiful, spectacular car. Can you explain to my audience a little bit more about this car?
It's a 1937, which was a very interesting period of time, I think, for Mercedes and for Germany at the time. And it is a model 320. More specifically, it's called a Cabriolet A, and this refers to this very pretty tail end of the car. It's a two-door, basically two-passenger car.
Beautiful, beautiful. Are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram?
I am, but I'm not open to the public. The museum is not open to the public, but I do open to groups and individuals on a prearranged basis.
I see. So, spell your name again.
It's Nettesheim, Nettesheim.
And your first name?
Peter.
Peter Nettesheim.
You got it, Nettesheim, that's correct.
Gorgeous. Let's do an air kiss, darling.
Mwah. Yeah, mwah.
And we'll be back with more interviews right here at the 2025 Concours de Elegance. Pink champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.